Hello and welcome to Junk Journal Journey. I'm Deborah Young, and I just wanted to go over a few things just to clarify and or get you more excited. My first thing is, why do we do a journal? I mean, I have so many of these signatures that I put in journals where I have them separated and I put them in with rubber bands, but they're to help us see what we've accomplished. And the nice thing is if we could get our children to start journaling at a young age, they would have a record of all of their accomplishments. Like my son and I were talking about all the things that we have done, and we have no record of it. I've done macrame, I've done quilting, I've done pattern drafting for clothing, I've done drawing for people. It's amazing the things that we have done in our lives that we don't remember. And a lot of it I didn't remember until we started talking. But if you had a journal that you could go back to, which has an index, you could easily look up whatever you have done. This gives you, makes you feel more accomplished, let's just say, because you don't feel that you've wasted your life. I know I've talked to people who say that they haven't done anything with their lives, and it's like, no, wait a minute, let's just talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about where you've donated your time, you volunteered for things. That's important. What you've done at church, what you've done at school with your kids, the things you've done with your children. I mean, that is all important things. And I think we forget that our everyday lives are important. Everything that we do is important if it's done with purpose. And that's why I'm so passionate about doing a journal. It can be a junk journal. It can be, like I said before, you can take a book with lined paper and just start using that as your journal, decorate it and everything, and then when it gets so full that the cover falls off, put another cover on it. Great space to put everything you've done. You can add pictures. You can get the little printers that they have now to print from your phone, and it's just little tiny pictures, 3x4 or but anyways, they're not very big. So those are things that you can put in. And that's what I like to use. I have a couple of them that I have, one in the car and one in my purse at all times, so that whenever I'm out, if I forget one, I can use the other one. The other thing is it helps you to be creative too. I've done a lot of, cards and things, and I don't know if you can see these or not, but I just went through, I don't remember the girl that had done this, I'll have to look that up, but she had said to just take your cardstock. Let me see, I'm going to try to go back here where they're not finished yet. But to take your cardstock and just start adding your stickers. These are pieces of paper that were left. It was washi tape too, music paper here. And what I'll do is eventually put gesso on it and inks to kind of cover it up. Now I can make a card, or I can make a tag. I can make all sorts of things, and then I can actually write on this or have it as a flip and be able to write on the back. I mean, these are great little additions to your journal. But like I said, I've done a few where I've just taken bits and pieces, just real quick, put them down for my, this one's for map and memories, and there's a rabbit on it. This one is just pieces of washi tape, and this washi tape had gotten old and wouldn't stick anymore. And then I used some stencils, which I don't think you can see, but I used some stencils with modeling paste and did a design on top of this, so the ink, it'll take the ink differently. Here's another one I did, is just butterflies with washi tape, and I did the same thing. I put the stencil on it, and when I put ink to this and gesso, it's going to look totally different. It'll be a great tag. This one's just book paper, and I can add more on this if I want, or just leave it. It doesn't matter. Here's another one. I did a brick wall stencil that I had, and this was really fun over the top of some, I'm sorry, cut out, there were flowers and whatnot that were already cut out that I just pasted down on here, but you can't even see it really, but it just has a lot of interest, so you can do something with this. Here's another one. I just used papers that I glued down, and I put some ink over the top of it and just splattered it, and I really love this one. I love the pinks and whatnot, so this would be a lot of fun to put in a journal as either a flip. You could cut this in half and just do a flip so you can write on the back any information you want, or because it is messy on the back, add another piece of paper back here. It can be either book page or plain paper to write. Just glue it on and then tear the edge off, and you have a perfect little card for your journal. Here's another one. This one had some more cards and whatnot stuck on it with gesso. Here's another pink one, and this one I did the modeling paste. I put color in it and then did a stencil over the top of this one. Here's another one I haven't done anything with yet. The butterfly was coming off the edge, so I cut his wing here, but these are just papers and things that I had left over that I wasn't going to use anywhere else. Here's another one. This one's really pretty. I like this one. I started doing the circles and putting my watercolor pencils around it. I still have to do these, but here's some flowers, and here's some more circles, but just bits and pieces of paper, and now I just have to go back and finish it. Here's one that's just all circles. I don't know what I would have done with these in my journal, so I made a card out of it. This will be great for a journaling card. This would be perfect once I get gesso on it and color. I just want the shapes. Here's one where I took the sticker and I put it upside down because I didn't want to see it. I wanted the white, and now I can go back and add color, and this is just masking tape. These beige papers are just pieces of masking tape with a butterfly, music paper, and a book page. Another good card. And then here's another one where I had taken the paper from a book that you just rip it out here, and it left these squares. I just love that. And then the music paper and book papers, and of course I gessoed this, and now I've got to go back and add color or stickers. Here's one that I used Tim Holtz tissue paper. I just love his tissue paper. It's so pretty. And I just tore up book pages and just added them and gessoed over it, and now I can add color. So this is just a few things that you can do to add interest to your journal, and we will get into that in more depth. Right now I'm just wanted to give you some ideas and inspiration as to what you can do. That's why I say we have to keep, or should keep, all of these bits and pieces of paper, because they're perfect for doing the cards that I just showed you. You can even take your tags. I've got some here. Let's see. Here's some tags, and these are just brown paper. They're, I don't even know where I got these from, but I picked up a bunch of them. And now I can just add bits and pieces of paper to this, and just I'll glue it down, and I can stamp on this little bit that's right here. I could put a butterfly or something on there. I can just stamp it. And then I did with my Sizzix, I have a embossing folder that cut this out. I could actually put this on here somewhere and either and have it as a tuck spot, which would be very interesting on a tag, or I can cut these off whatever's over the edge here, cut this off and glue this on, and then put the paper underneath it in a pleasing arrangement to decorate it up. Oops. Let me take, I have one. Let's take just one. And see, I can just, sorry, there we go. Take it and start putting my papers on here and decorating this up. And I can add stickers or whatever I want to it. That's the other thing that I wanted to tell you. In the packets that I have, you could get some larger sheets of paper in it. Let me put these down. But like this one that is the nutrition paper, you know, I mean, you have some things on it, but this is just from a magazine is all this is. And what I would do would be to take and start putting on bits and pieces of paper, either to finish this edge off because I want to get that edge taken care of, and add interest. And then I can add like my lined paper if I want, like this. And oh, here we go. Here we go. And start adding this type of thing here. So they just kind of overlap, and just build on this until I get a whole sheet covered. And of course I would need, you know, I could use my stickers. I have stickers here that, or tags. I could put this tag on here, or even like this sticker, put it down here, put this here, put this here, and just keep building on it once I have all of the thing covered with book paper and whatnot. So just some ideas. I just thought I would put some of that out there so you could see it and kind of think about what you would like to see or what you would like to do. And design. There are so many different things that you can do when we start designing. Is really amazing, the things that you can do. So anyways, I hope this was informative and helpful. Thank you very much for joining me at Junk Journey Journal. Again, I'm Deborah Young. If you like this, please hit the like button. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Thank you so much.